Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. I got some shit in the mail, but I'm feeling pretty shitty. But I don't care, cause I got some coffee, it's black. I'm gonna drink it up and then have a heart attack, yeah.
No, I got some shit in the mail for making juices. Some shit in the mail, shit in the mail. Oh my god, I got shit in the mail. We got black honey tobacco from the Perfumer's Apprentice. This is part to make the Tribeca. Got some blueberry, love blueberry. Got some pumpkin pie, yum yum yum. RY4 Asian, the other half of Tribeca. Orange Dream Bar by Flavored West. This is my favorite. I wish I could buy this in 120 milliliters. I would. Maple syrup, because I want to try and make, oh dick, what's it called? It's one of the flavors by VIP Juice. Oh my god, why can't I think of it? Not maple mousse or anything like that. What the frig is that one called? Oh my god, this is going to drive me nuts. And I wanted to try the Perfumer's Apprentice version of cheesecake graham cracker crust. A lot of people said this is better. So I grabbed this, and the reason why I grabbed this and the blueberries is because I want to make blueberry cheesecake and see if it tastes good. So let's do that. Now, one of the questions I get asked a lot is, how hard is it to make juice? Guys, it's not really hard. You take your flavoring. Yeah, I showed you that website there that has all the recipes. I also showed you in the past the app for making juice called the e-liquid calculator. There's a whole bunch of these on the internet. You don't have to use this one. There could be better ones, there could be worse ones, but it's up to you to find them. And literally, you punch in what you want to do, and it's that easy. And why is my phone acting up? Fuck, I need to clean that home button. But, yeah. It's one stupid thing about the OtterBox is that the home button, they should have put some sort of piece of plastic over that to make it covered. There's so much dirt and grime in there because it's the only place dirt and grime can get in that the home button sometimes sticks now. Like, way to go, OtterBox. Good design. Good design. Alrighty, so I mixed up a blueberry cheesecake here, and let's see what it tastes like. Alrighty. So we'll just drip some drops in there. It's hard to do through the camera lens. 7, 8, 9, 10. Here's hoping for epicosity. Blueberry cheesecake at 13 watts on a 1.4 ohm coil. Oh my god. That's delicious. Literally what the recipe called for was 30 drops of cheesecake, 60 drops of blueberry, fill the rest with your base, add your nicotine, and you're off to the races. Making juice is really simple, people, and really cost effective if you're a hardcore vapor. Literally, the bottle of juice, like, the flavoring cost me $7 per 30 mil, so I had to buy two, so that was $14 for the blueberry and the cheesecake. I barely even scratched the surface of the flavoring, and the vegetable glycerin, you can get 250 mils of it over at the drugstore for like $7. So $21, you can get 250 ml of juice, enough flavoring to make more than 250 ml of juice. You might as well buy 500 ml, buy 2 bottles, because you can make 500 ml of juice for $21 easy. The nicotine was $7 as well, but you'll never go through that whole bottle to make a whole bottle of juice. This is awesome. I love mixing my own juice. Saves a lot of money. For frig's sakes, I forgot. Winter came back. We got a lot of snow out there. Fuck, I hope my driveway's clearable. Looks like it. Looks like the plow came by, too. Tonight after work, we're probably gonna have to go out to the garage and play the game of rearrange all the shit and get the blower to the front. Not looking forward to that, but, I'm gonna start the car now and let it heat up a little bit so the snow's a little easier to get off. Fire on the wall. Yeah, she fired. I was worried she wouldn't fire because I think the battery's getting weak on it. We might have to replace it. But, oh yeah, I wanted to show you. So I set up the tripod here, aiming straight downwind. I got the laptop here because tonight I'm going to be filming a commenting on comments again. And I'm going to shoot it from here, see what it looks like. Got my iPad over there, tripod, some garbage I got to throw in the garbage can. But that's alright because now I have a garbage can at this desk. Yeah, buddy. I want to clean up this area here. This is for the monitor, which I'm going to set up probably in the corner there to go with the computer there. What computer's going there? Whichever one I'm fixing at the time. That's how it's going to work. It's going to be awesome. And then I can be fixing computers. I can have something on the Roku, watching Roku from back here. It'll be pretty damn sweet. Do say so. Only reason why I got this laptop here is literally for commenting on comments. But when I do get laid off my job, my Dell laptop is going to be sitting there instead, and I'm going to be editing all my vlogs from it because it is by far the quickest machine I own, which is pretty sad because it's a mobile processor. But it's a Generation 3, so it does way faster video editing than my Gen 2 and definitely than my Gen 1 because it has that built-in MP4 codec decoder into the processor. But anyway, people, I should get my shit ready, get out there, clean off the car. I think I need gasoline, so I'll probably have to go fuel up and go from there. Frick sakes, did we ever get a lot of snow last night? But she's like solid crusted on there, eh? Like, it just doesn't want to come off. It's like really crusted on there. Yep. This is where a push broom will come in handy, or a second hand. Holy crap, there was a lot of ice on the car. Alright, we got it cleared off. It's 3:35. Let's get out of the driveway, get off to work. I had to give her a little bit more snaz than normal, but I can't. Oh, we got somebody coming. Ah! Ooh, they got a little tractor over there. I like tractors. Yeah, this is the part where winter makes the roads narrower and the drivers dumber. But remember how I was talking before about those new bylaws in North Bay? Well, we got a bunch of new bylaws in North Bay now. Starting January 1st, 2015, aka 2 months from now, there will be no more smoke patios outside of restaurants and bars, because you won't be able to go out there to have a cigarette. You'll have to have a cigarette off the business property in public areas. I can already see the problems this is going to cause downtown. Not really with business. If people want to party, they're going to party. They've already proven that wrong when, well, they all thought that if we ban smoking in the bars, then nobody's going to go to the bars anymore. And sure enough, people still went to the bar. They just stood outside to smoke. You know, power a Dardinia, go back to the bar, get a beer, drink the beer, hook up with a lady, go outside, have another smoke, grab another beer, hook up with another lady, so on and so forth. But now you're not allowed to go outside and smoke. You're going to have to be like in the middle of the street chooching on a friggin' cigarette. And because e-darts are classified as cigarettes, for some stupid reason, they fall into that jurisdiction too, so you can't really be sitting there and chooching on an e-dart in the bar or in the smoking patio or anything like that, because that's not going to be good. Not going to be good. So, you know, you gotta play it cool. So I don't know what the hell this is going to cause. There's a lot of commotions. I thought we already had the one of no smoking in parks and public recreation areas where kids are playing. I thought that one was already live, but apparently it's not, and it's going into effect in 2015. So okay, that's fine. That's fine and dandy. Also, the new law that they passed, and this is kind of ridiculous, is any offense that before could have been resolved with a warning, such as blown headlights and taillights, loud exhaust systems, if the officer deems your exhaust to be a real nuisance because it's loud and obnoxious, they can fine you. Not even give you a frickin' warning, just bam, here's a fine, enjoy. That actually passed, so yep, thank God I never put a fart can on this car, because I was thinking about it. I was thinking about putting the friggin' Camaro exhaust or Trans Am exhaust on this thing, because apparently they bolt right up. He's done it before. He put a fart box from an 88, like the muffler I have on my Trans Am, probably, because it's a 2-in-1, or 1-in-2, sorry. And he's done that to cars, and he's like, dude, it sounds amazing when you put that exhaust system on there. Gives it that really deep, low-end, burly friggin' growl, but, you know, V6, so it doesn't sound lumpy. It's kind of somewhat smooth. So, yeah, I was like, frig, I was like so tempted to do it. He's like, 125 bucks, bud, we'll do it. Well, now cops are cracking down on that, and they can just fine you 35 bucks for being a douchebag and having a loud exhaust system. Gotta love that. And you know what? No, you don't gotta love it, because it's horse shit. But it is what it is. Like, I can understand. Sometimes I get pissed off at night when I'm trying to go to sleep, and a guy around the corner from me drives one of those Evos there, the Mitsubishi Evolution. It's either an Evo or Rally Art. I can never tell the two apart because I never really cared. I don't really like Mitsubishi that much, but that's just me. I find their engines sound like Singer sewing machines, but yeah. Anyway, long story short, he comes flying around the night, every night, or every morning I should say, because that's when I go to bed, is in the morning. For me it's at night. he just comes flying around the corner, and he has to goose it, and he has to let the friggin' exhaust just burl out and that blow-off valve go. And this moment Oreo hears that blow-off valve, he gets pissed off and he starts barking. Now I gotta calm him down. It's like, for frank's sakes. But you know, whatever, not a big deal. So the cops cracking down on that, and also headlights and taillights. Let's say you're driving around with a blown headlight or a taillight. The cops will pull you over and give you a $25 fine for having improper lighting on your car. A lot of people are asking, well, Adam, what happens if you're driving to work, midnight lets out, you leave the parking lot, and the bulb blows? Then what happens? Well, that's pretty simple. If a cop sees me, they pull me over and they fine me. And I can't use the, well, officer, I'm sorry, it just happened now, it just blew now. Because he'll be like, I'm sorry, the law is the law, and here's a $25 ticket. So now you got to go out and buy a $10 bulb and to pay a $25 ticket and take time to put the bulb in and all that. And it's like, holy shit, like, I didn't need the extra 25 bucks. You know, it blew, thanks for the warning, thanks for notifying me, I'll get that fixed ASAP. It's currently midnight. I can't really go to a Canadian MAFC and buy a new MAFC for the MAFC. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, like, it's a pretty ridiculous rule because light bulbs can blow at any given time. You have no notification that they're about to fail, you know? A light bulb is not like anything else out there. Well, it's probably like some things, like fuses. But basically, bulbs work great, and then they just suddenly stop for whatever friggin' reason they wanted to. So, what do they want us to do? Like, prematurely change your bulbs every 6 months to avoid a freaking fine from the cops? But I've had bulbs last me 2 weeks. I bought some freaking bulbs from Crappy Tire there for they're called Night Watch or Night Owl or Night Hawk or some bullshit like that. And they're like, hyper white bulbs, ultimate illumination, blast white light all over the road. And like they show the picture of the conventional lights, and it's like these two little pillars of light shooting out the front end. Then they're like, and the night sight hawk friggin' bulbs. And then they show it and it's like the sun's out. And you're like, oh my god, I could be a sun, I need that in case vampires attack. So you go buy the sun bulbs and you stab them in your car and you're thinking, oh, friggin' right, I'm gonna have a lot of vision. And you know, they're white, they're bright, but they don't go far. And 2 weeks later, oh, they blew. You know, you gotta buy new ones because they run too hot and they're garbage. Now, other people probably had better experience with those Nighthawks. I had nothing but poor experience with them. They're junk. I'm a big fan of the General Electric light bulbs for cars. Yup, they're about $7.99, about $9 after tax, give or take. Probably more like give or take. Anyway. You know, they're cheap, they last, you can get a good year and a half out of them, and there's no tomfoolery on the package. Literally, the package says, I'm a light bulb. On the back it says, how to install a light bulb. Just don't touch the glass part. That's it. That's all it says. Easy peasy, nobody to compete against. They know they already got the market cornered because they're General friggin' Electric. It is what it is. So that's the name of that brand that sucks. Sylvanie Nighthawk. Yeah, I had nothing but bad experiences with those. Maybe other people had good experience with them. I don't know, but as far as I know, myself, nothing but bad experiences. But I personally think the bylaw about the smoking, whatever, you know, I don't go to bars and shit, so it sucks for people who go to bars and want to go outside and have a cigarette and don't want to walk halfway across town. But because it doesn't affect me, I could give two shits because number one, I don't go to bars. Number two, I don't go to parks. Number three, I don't go to sports events. So that law should never come in contact with my person. Unless something happens someday that I'm babysitting a child, which will probably never happen, likability 0.2%. And we decide to go to a park, and then I will not be able to vape, which is not a big deal because I can go long durations without sucking on my vaping dart. Hell, I went a day on, was it last Thursday? Yeah, I forgot my dart at home and everything. Didn't even dart all day. Didn't even bug me. Didn't even bug me. Didn't even faze me. I think the worst time when I dart is when I'm bored out of my skull at home watching Netflix. I'll pick that friggin' thing up and just suck on it all night. But I'm running like next to no nicotine now. Sometimes no nicotine just because I like the taste. It's no different than like people who sit there and watch TV and eat like Jolly Ranchers or gummy worms, I guess. Except for I'm not eating anything, I'm just tasting it. Holy, that horn is loud. Friggin' train's just sounding off behind me. Oh my goodness. An old Dodge. Yeah, the roads aren't too bad today. They're just wet. We did get pounded with some decent snow though. So that means I really got to do something about my driveway cleaning situation. I got a nice crust on there to build a base, so that's awesome too. It's pretty awesome. So I'll have to get the blower out, do a snow blow, and then drop the oil, get that engine nice and hot, drop the oil, throw new oil into it. That one I've done before. I've done a video on how to drain the oil out of that one. It's pretty easy. And then, yeah, get her ready for the winter. Oh yeah, also, friggin' GoPro. I've been looking for the battery backpack like Adrian has for my GoPro, so I can, you know, for next year when we go trail romping, I can have a GoPro that'll last longer than, you know, a couple seconds and things. I checked eBay, and I come across one. Buddy wanted $90 for it. I'm like, $90? For a piece of plastic that houses another battery with a USB hookup? Or not a USB, it plugs into that iPod dock-like thing. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me right now? Like, why is that so expensive? So I did a search online, I go to Google, and I'm like, battery backpack GoPro Hero 1. Boom, GoPro Hero store on GoPro.com. I'm like, oh, okay. Battery packs, right there, $19.99. I'm like, my goodness, why come so cheap? You know, why is that so much cheaper than the eBay dick? That's because the eBay dick didn't realize that you could still get the battery backpacks for the classics. Ah, dick. Tell me I can back up, tell me I can back up, tell me I can back up, tell me I can back up. You gotta rip the front end of my car clean off, fuck. So the problem with that intersection there is you have to go right to the end to see what's coming. Because you always have that arsehole in the pickup truck that parks on the corner who shouldn't be allowed to do that and blocks your view. So you gotta like go right to the end and it's like, oh crap, here comes a bus. Gotta kick her in like reverse. Big times. Nobody be behind me, because if you are, you're gonna eat my bumper. Eat my bumper. Eat it with your face. Eat it with your face. Alright. Oh yeah, this is also the time of the year where the lines go missing for the parking lot. So parking can become a real fucking chore. Oh, like a glove. You notice how you don't hear the crunk, 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 crunk in the front end anymore? I have no idea, but the front end's like working properly again. Figure that one out. Well, anyway, people, it's 10 to 4, and I gotta get inside. I'm just gonna friggin' have some more blueberry cheesecake, because oh my goodness, this is delicious. I should make some of this for Bloke too. I'm gonna make a strawberry cheesecake. I'm gonna make him some blueberry cheesecake. I'm gonna drill it down to his end, and he can vape himself right out, because man, I love this juice. Honestly, all I used was that new cheesecake with the graham crust and blueberry. And boom shakalaka. There you have it. But anyway, people, I'm gonna call it quits for now. So thanks for watching my video. Let me know what you think about the new bylaws. I think they're friggin' dicked. I think they're stupid. It's not right, you know, like if your bulb blows, you're not going to know about it right away. It's going to take a bit. Well, at least with me it does, because I'm stupid. But it is what it is. So thanks for watching my video. Like, favorite, comment. As you know, I'm doing commenting on comments. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.